Yeah, g'day there. Okay, I've got all my gaps done. Yeah, what a big job that was. Yeah, who'd have thought that a Statesman door doesn't fit a panel in? You know, I mean, I knew the corner would be different up top because the panel end doors got rounded tops, but yeah, who'd have thought it doesn't actually fit? Yeah, that it's different in every other aspect. So, anyway, so there goes. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that now. I've done, yeah, I did what I was saying I was going to do. I cut and welded that whole edge, cleaned it off. We've got, yeah, pretty even gap now, all the way up. Tidied it up in here. Still got a bit of cleaning up to do, to use the die grinder on that. Same with up there. Yeah, that's a job I'd like to procrastinate about, but yeah, I can't. I got to get in it like that, you know. Just doing that corner, that's like 2 hours with the die grinder. Yeah, you have to get one of those things. I don't know what they're called, the little belt sander, like a finger sander or something. I don't know what they're called, but yeah, that'll get in there, get most of that off. Wish I could afford to buy tools at the moment, but anyway. Yeah, but yeah, we've got it all done. We've got our gaps pretty close to perfect all the way along. I did open this up just a touch. The gap in here has to be a little bit bigger than everywhere else because your windscreen trim folds around the corner, so that's gonna, once you get your trim on there, that'll pull it back to the same gap as everywhere else. Got a good gap along the bottom. I did have to bring this out. I had to, from about here back, I had to pull it out all the way along. And yeah, this was in severely, so I had to belt the crap out of that. Yeah, which is going to be a little more putty on the inside now because I've got all hammer dents on the inner panel. On that patch panel, it doesn't look nice and tidy anymore, but anyway, that's the way it goes. And yeah, and in knocking that out, it's sort of pulled in a little bit. I did take out this dent as much as I could. Got it out up here, but I couldn't get it out down to the bottom here. I just couldn't get in there to do it. Same with this one. You know, you got that big door barrier thing in behind that. Oh, actually it's about here. And yeah, the inner panel comes down to there, so you can't really get in there to hammer it. You know, you can sort of do is sort of push it. But anyway, we got it out pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it actually. Where's my reel? I'll show you. Like I'm within about a mil. Is the camera going to pick it up? Yeah, like, yeah, it's bugger all. It's about a mil thick. Down here, a little bit more down here. Anyway, probably 1.5 mil at the back there. As you come down here, it gets a little bit bigger. The 2 mil there, about 1 mil here. Yeah, really sort of need a light underneath to show up, but yeah, it's pretty close. So, yeah, close enough that yeah, I can putty that without having to be concerned about it cracking and falling out. Yeah, so got the whole lot done, and yeah, I'll go over what I've already said on other videos, and yeah, I got a whole lot of criticism in a comment that, you know, obviously the bloke just doesn't have a clue what he's talking about. That, you know, he's carrying on about how I should have the guards on, and you know, it's silly welding all this up and then having to move it to match the guard. Well, you don't move it to match the guard, period. this is the correct procedure. You know, if this was a sedan, you'd be starting with the back door. You get that perfect, and then you match it up with the driver's door, and then you get to your guard. You know, like, and yeah, this body line crease, that has to be straight. That's your starting point. You get the door on, you get your body line straight. You get this bend perfectly straight. You pull it forward or back or whatever until you've got a reasonable gap, or reasonable average on this case. Anyway, because a lot of the gap was nowhere near it, but I got it to where it was reasonable here and good up here. See? And that with the body line straight, and that's where you fix the door. There's no more adjustment. After you get the body line straight, you don't move the door again. And if your gaps don't match up, then you have to start doing what I did and altering it so that they do match up. Yeah? Because there really is only one position. One position is that your body line's straight. Everything else is secondary. If once you get that straight, as I said, if they don't match up, then you have to alter them. You have to fix them up. And it'll be the same with the guard. When I get the guard on, if it doesn't match the door, I'll have to make it fit. I'll have to make the guard fit. The door is in the position where it's staying. It's not going to be altered in any way. It's not going to be tilted, twisted, adjusted in any way. That's the position it's going to stay. And, also in the comments you're saying, you should have repaired the hinges first, because, before you welded it, because it's not going to alter it. Like, I'll rebuild the hinges, and if they won't bolt up with the door in this position, then I'll have to modify the hinges, because the door is staying in this position. And this is it. There's only one position, and one position is with that body line straight. That's all there is to it. So, yeah, anyway, hope I didn't annoy you with that little rant, but just, constructive criticism, like, I can handle that, I can learn from it, but, this is the right procedure, and that's all there is to it. So, anyway, I've got it all where I want it. It's all, not just the gaps, I've got this, pretty well flush with the panel all the way down, on the edge anyway. As I said, it dips in a little bit down the bottom here, but the edge is right. So, yeah, I can take that off now and putty down there and across the bottom and all these plug welds, and we'll be good. And I can move on. And because I don't actually have that ready to go on, although it's not that big a job, it's just to clean up and paint. But I can't really, I don't want to put it on and then take it off again, so I'm not ready to put the guard on yet. So while that's getting cleaned up and painted, I'm going to start on this quarter panel, do the job I've been putting off for 2 years, because I'm not 100% confident that I can get it right, but I got to try, because I have no other option. So if you haven't watched other videos, there's 2 creases, or three in this quarter. There's 3 dents, one there, one there, one there, and because I don't have any way of shrinking that panel, like it's all stretched. If I try and pop it out, you'll pop it out here, it'll pop in over there, and it'll just keep doing it. It'll just flop and carry on. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put relief cuts right where the lowest points are. There's 3 lowest points, and I'm going to put relief cuts, push it out, and it should actually overlap when I push it out, and I'll probably have to cut it again. And but yeah, and then stitch them back up again. So, but as I said, I've only ever watched someone else do relief cut shrinking, so I've never actually done it. And yeah, I wish I had a smaller, not so important panel to test it on, but that's the way it goes. So, give it a try. Alright, well, yeah, that's what we're up to. I'm gonna putty this, so I'll sand it back a bit more first before I putty any of it. And I'll get some of this red primer on it. Same up here. Yeah, get some red primer on all this. I don't think I'll putty any of this to start with. You know, like, I mean, it will require a bit of puttying, but it's so minimal that, you know, I can probably fill that with the 2-pack primer. So I think that's what I'll do. I'll just finish grinding up, and I'll put some red on it, call it finished for the moment. So, okay, well, we're getting there. That's probably the most difficult job so far on this van. Oh, no, the other quarter was a big job. Yeah, but yeah, this was pretty major. But as I said, yeah, I learned in the process that Statesman doors no fit vans, but it does now because I've made it fit. So yeah, I got my wish. I wanted the Statesman doors on it with yeah, chrome stainless trim and electric windows, and yeah, so I've managed to achieve that. Alright, well, thanks for watching. Bye.